Before we get into your reading, I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has liked and commented on the videos, as well as subscribed and donated to my channel. I really appreciate it, you guys. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find all of my contact information, including my email and social media links, as well as links to my music and podcast in the description below this video. Okay, let's get into your reading. What do we have for Aries? Devil, Capricorn energy at the foundation, Aries. Aries, this is the energy that you're being called to move away from, or you've already done this. Some of you are going to be on different parts of this journey, but I do feel another group of Aries right now that are trying to close out some karmic cycles. I actually haven't felt this in the Aries collective for a while, so most of you are already past this energy, okay? But for some of you, you're still dealing with these energies, or maybe these energies are coming back up for review, right? It's returning home, Aries. It wants you just to come home. It wants you to come home, Aries. Enough of these games. It cannot take the void that you left behind any longer. Please come home, Aries. Don't you know I love you? There's this very obsessive energy around your auric fields right now, Aries. These are people who you have moved away from or are moving away from, and now they're doing everything they can to keep you shackled to them and Baphomet right there, right? I feel like they made some sort of deal with Baphomet here, the devil, and as long as they kept you stuck, trapped in this position with them, they would receive something in return. Some of you are leaving some sort of abusive relationship behind. There's just an overall energy of toxicity here. It's like an energy of restriction and compulsion, energy of addiction for some of you. Very, very toxic energies here. What do we have at the sacral, please, for Aries? Hermit, Virgo energy at the sacral. And for a lot of you, there's going to be a huge collective of Aries that are looking back on this energy now. You're starting to get perspective. You're starting to see things clearer, right? I always say this. The more time you spend away from these energies, the more illumination you have. And this never ends. Never ends, right? It's the type of energy where when you're, an old man or an old woman, right? Maybe 95 or 100 or something. You'll be thinking back to your younger years when you were dealing with some sort of toxic cycle, some sort of lusty energy you left behind, right? You'll see things from a vantage point you never saw up until now. And you'll be like, "Oh, B, that son of a gun really had me trapped back there. I didn't even see it when I was in my 40s or 30s or whatever." It took a lot of deep spiritual illumination, Aries, within yourself. You had to really wake yourself up spiritually to become unstuck from this energy. You went inward for clarity. It's like a quest for your own personal truth. And you found it. You started to see that these situations that you've been stuck in were all connected to some sort of agreement you made before you even came here with the divine. You were birthed into these families that had this karmic generational patterning playing out year after year, decade after decade, life cycle after life cycle. It was your job to be incarnated down here to break these cycles, however this shows up for you. A lot of the situations that the Aries collective have been going through in their lives are reflections of things their ancestors went through. So it's up to you to put this to an end. Be the hero for your family lineage. When you're able to do this, your ancestors will back you up. They'll give you the knowledge that they gained up until the point where you took the torch and kept it pushing. It's a big idea. It's a big energy, Aries. But this is what I have here. You're starting to see the truth about yourself and your life, your family, what you're supposed to be doing here. What do we have at the solar plexus? Okay, what are we going to do here? Okay, I'm going to put both these back because I only need one. Ace of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy at the solar plexus. This is all about emotional strength, emotional mastery. This is you moving in a very strategic manner, not allowing these energies to hoodwink and bamboozle you and pull you back into the cycles. You've learned too much. You know too much. You can't be manipulated. You've taken complete control over your life. You're no longer feeling inferior to these energies. You're moving forward. There's a very stoic energy about you as well, Aries, as you're navigating through these energies. This is the key. This is the power position. Unreactive. It's interesting because Aries is a very reactive energy. So it's like you have to balance that shadow aspect of your Aries traits. You have to balance that shadow aspect out in order to navigate successfully through this energy. You're being challenged with one of your own shortcomings here, Aries. Not reacting. Make no mistake, Aries, there will be a tremendous blessing attached to this. When you're put through these kinds of obstacles, this really is a gift from the divine. It's an opportunity for you to become a better version of yourself in order to up-level out of these situations. Look at it like an opportunity. The fact you're being called to not react, but just keep it pushing. On one hand, you're not giving this energy anything to pin on you. And on the other hand, you utilizing that energy to navigate this energy is what aligns you with blessings on a new timeline. It's like this is the key to escape the matrix. What do we have at the heart? This is the Three of Cups. Margareta of Kumla. Margareta lived in Kumla, Sweden, and began having religious visions as a teenager in 1627. At first, her visions were angelic, but took on a sinister tone. It appeared that she was possessed, and both angels and demons were struggling for control over her body. Once the battle was resolved, Margareta began to perform miraculous healings, foretell the future, and preach the gospel in public sermons. Faithful pilgrims began to visit her, and she built up a small following. When Bishop Polanus was sent to investigate Margareta's miracles, he determined they were real, but she was also under constant spiritual attack. He returned 3 years later to check on her, and she reported she had lost the ability of prophecy. The Three of Cups stands for the conclusion of any matter, victory, happiness, and achievement. There may be unexpected advancement. Margareta's demonic possession turned into a blessing when a host of angels came to her defense and gave her the gift of prophecy. This goes along perfectly with what I'm saying here, Aries. This is the blessing, this spiritual illumination you have. It's like when you're with these individuals, you have this energy of feeling possessed, but now you move away from these energies. You receive these blessings, and a host of angels come to your defense. For a lot of you, you will get some sort of spiritual upgrades for stepping into your power and doing this. There's something great you're supposed to be doing, Aries, however that shows up in your life. But you must release yourself from the grasp of the devil here. This energy, this person in your life is the devil. They're holding on to you because they know where you're going. This Three of Cups goes along perfectly with what I'm picking up in this reading. There is something very divine waiting for you on the other side of this, Aries. Something very beautiful. What do we have at the throat? What do we have at the throat? What do we have at the throat? Three of Swords, Lord of Sorrow, Libra energy, at the throat. There's a cycle ending for you here, Aries. Okay, there's a lot of delays that this individual tried to bring into your life, a lot of sadness. This is the energy of some sort of heartbreak or loss. I feel like this individual has been trying to keep you stuck inside this karmic cycle by making you feel bad or making you feel like it's some big loss in your life, but this is an illusion. If this is somebody you're in a romantic relationship with, maybe they, I'm getting a message here, like they, pretend like they're your twin flame or soulmate as a means to keep you stuck, like you need to deal with the toxicity, something like this. But you have to understand, this is an illusion, right? The devil just needs to waste your time. That's it. As long as they run that life clock out on you, Aries, they've got a win. What do we have at the third eye? What do we have at the third eye? Eight of Swords, Gemini energy at the third eye. Lord of shortened force. This is where the divine's trying to get you at my third eye position. This is the narrative. So this is an energy of liberation, liberating yourself from this energy now. It's an energy of freedom. No longer allowing yourself to be held captive inside this energy with these demons. It's like you're this high vibrational angel that has this great destiny, and they know that. So it's like they're trying to hold you captive by any means necessary. What do we have at the crown? Six of Wands, Lord of Victory. Leo energy. This is an energy of victory. It's an energy of success. A lot of good news coming through for you, Aries. This is also an energy of personal triumph. It's an energy of self-confidence. You now taking this leadership position in your life. Boss energy. No longer captive to this devil energy. Really stepping into alignment with your higher self. What do we have at the foundation here, please? See what demon's trying to keep my Aries root chakra blocked, please. Nine of Cups, Pisces energy, Foras at the foundation. Aries, this energy here feels entitled to your energy and everything that you bring into your life. It's a very smug, greedy, materialistic energy that you're trying to get away from or you've gotten away from already. There's something about this energy too where they make you feel like they're always doing the heavy lifting, like you're such a burden, like you don't do anything, this kind of energy. It's like an energy of laying guilt trips on you as a means to keep you stuck. But you're not aligning with your destiny and your purpose. With this Three of Cups at the heart, this is what you're supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be here. It's like they're guilt-tripping you as a means to keep you stuck. These are all manipulation tactics. Seven of Wands, Glacea Labalis. Leo energy. It says right there, causes murder and bloodshed. This energy here wants you to feel very discouraged. They want you to give up. They want you to doubt yourself. It's an energy of isolation, like you have some sort of disadvantage. And they know that this is who you are. You don't even know this. Some of you may not even know what you're supposed to be doing yet. Maybe you just have prophetic dreams or visions about it. Pay attention to that stuff. But if these individuals are going so far out of their way to keep you trapped like this, isolated, you have to stop to think, Aries. Why? Why? Why would they go to all the trouble? Exactly. What do we have at the solar plexus? King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy, Asmodeus at the solar plexus. This is the King of Wands in reverse energy, one of the worst positionings in the tarot. This is a horrendous energy. This is a very, very prideful, ruthless individual. This is somebody who abuses their power. And there's something here going on with them sexually. If this is somebody you are linked with romantically, this person could have an STD. They could be cheating, something like this. There's just something very, very disgusting about this individual here. Asmodeus was the demon that brought sodomy to the world as well. So, I don't know. I just deliver the messages. What do we have at the heart, please? Nine of Swords, Lyrae, false testimony, Gemini energy. This is an energy of anxiety, grief, and depression. Also, nightmares. You may have a lot of nightmares when you're around this person. Just an overall energy of feeling distressed. Some of you might be sick all the time, dealing with intense anxiety. Maybe they have you drinking a lot or something. It's just a very toxic energy that is doing whatever they can to keep you away from stepping into this Three of Cups energy here, realizing who you really are. Maybe they're a bad influence on you. Maybe you're wrapped up in some sort of behavioral patterns that you wouldn't otherwise be in had you not have been with this energy. Pay attention to all of this. You need to start analyzing your surroundings. Start looking beneath the surface, Aries. I would highly recommend you move quietly, though, because the second that this devil energy smells that you may be moving away or you're starting to get hip to what they've been doing, they'll go in even harder on you. The only way to conquer the devil in your life, Aries, is to trick him at his own game, so move quietly. And then we have Mebahel, which is the Eight of Swords from the Angel Tarot, Truth and Justice, so we have Eight of Swords twice now. So again, there's an energy of freedom here. There's an energy of you finally escaping the grasp of this demon that runs this individual that you've been involved with, whether it be family member, romantic relationship, friend, co-worker's job. It's going to be many, many different situations out there. But this is you escaping this energy now. Also, not giving them any audience. Moving quietly. Don't even allow them to see you, what you're doing. Look, there you are, right? Holding up their head. Controlling what they do and don't see. They've been marked. What do we have at the throat, please, from the Angel Tarot? Four of Pentacles, Mizrael. God liberating the oppressed. Self-atonement. Cures mental illness. Deliverance from persecution. This is an energy of wealth. It's an energy of stability. You're stepping into this energy of creating this long-term security for yourself. There's also an energy here of budgeting your... There's also an energy here of budgeting your money right now, Aries. Okay, as you're navigating through these energies. What do we have at the third eye? Five of Pentacles, Achaiya, Taurus energy at the third eye. The forbearing God, patience, reveals secrets of nature, spreads knowledge and industry. This is all about hope, Aries. It's an energy of recovery, new jobs, new homes. It's an energy of you persevering forward, recovering from this spiritual poverty or this financial loss this individual may have brought into your life. See how we go from this low vibrational demon energy, which is working in the spirit to keep you stuck, and we bridge out into this energy of hope? I'm getting strongly here that some of you may be entrepreneurs. You have the capacity to bring in finances for yourself based off of your gifts, like this Three of Cups at the heart here. Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. God, the good in himself. Protection, prevents discovery of secret crimes, saves exiles. This is a very confident, courageous, passionate energy, Aries. This is also your energy. This is the energy that you're going to be moving into. Nothing but hope, passion, creativity, courage. So whatever the situation is here, Aries, in your life, it's very important that you start to see the truth, accept the truth, and release yourself from this energy. Keep it pushing. You have something great trying to come through for you. Don't allow this energy to block you from receiving this. And remember, the worse they make you feel about yourself, the bigger your purpose is. Aries, this is the energy that's available to you, should you choose to accept, depending on where you are on this timeline. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you would like a personal reading. All that information can be found in the description below. And thank you for your donations, Aries. Take care.